well for someone is
So Gannon with a professional to where you're like, oh, I'm good.
you know, on an insurmountable lead at this point, but
Battle for second place is very wrinkly, makes this whole be with the discs if you don't.
yeah, the Dickerson, who I like to call Chris Diskerson sometimes. You know,
Eyes are way left. Oh, catch the tree, perfect spot. You can see the torrential down we were experiencing before all the delays.
a little drizzly, and don't know where it. Okay, it's up high in the trees, and it's in the basket.
Yeah, let me find something for you.
Every part of the basket as well.
You feel real dry after that shot. And warm, you know?
Why do I all of a sudden feel this tingly sensation?
He was in a big puddle right there. Doesn't even think about it.
Oh, so cool.
Top band right in.
This hole just got eagled a bunch this week.
Yeah, I'm from deep. That thing didn't stop spinning for a minute. That was cool.
Casey White first. Kiebenheimer made a 55-foot putt this final round to get the
I feel that's left.
It's really far left.
Mm-hmm.
We saw so I wonder if he has this degree.
This right here.
Isn't that how it always goes?
Hey, you play good, you get rewarded.
Yeah. I agree.
Needs to get down and yes.
He
Yeah,
should
I
be
think
fine.
so.
But the long sleeves out here, it's a bit breezy with the wind. Or a bit chilly with the breezy wind.
None of these guys even looking at the green, which is kind of surprising. You do have the big right to left crosswind you carry. Decides to give it.
Putting's been solid last year and the year before. This is a little bit more pep in its step.
Lost it, and yeah, just in front.
Okay, wow, Gannon. Not a whole lot here. Whoa. Whoa.
Little.
That was awesome from that low ceiling. Maybe got a little bit of love as well that it didn't skip OB in that short left corner of the green.
Not safe, not great as.
And Rick also going to have to go backdoor forehand.
Look juiced. Yeah, scary.
That's a match play between him.
Good opportunity here for Ez.
Needs to get down. And up, Blake maintains balance. That was Blake.
Would be a great way to get it started.
Yeah, Ricky's looking at it.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness. Is that the hairs on his chinny chin?
Yeah, it would be tough to hang on by your chin. That'd be uncomfortable probably.
Not if you had hands grown from them. That's stupid. Ezra lays up.
You think that was a layup? Goosey, you'd slide it up.
I know, you'd think. And McBeth.
Just in a circle.
Wow, what an approach shot. Oh, whoops.
Oh.
It's a losing one. Just a mistake. I mean, we saw that bogey he had. Yeah, that's the second round. This one was just a...
Not too good. Because kind of a big hole to do.
The rest of the tournament.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Strokes. I said
strokes. Gannon, perhaps. Deep putts with several at a time, but that's
par 3, 359 up the. It might be a headwind for the a flex, a big popular play for Paul and Gannon.
while flexing the big forehand muscle. And so it's been shifting every direction.
Oh, yeah. Hard to get a read for sure.
Ricky, this is long into the gallery. That seems kind of hard to do. Going long OB that far?
Yeah, it looked like maybe the angle was just kind of, oh, this is really far out of bounds.
Yeah, the hyzer flip does not hyzer flip.
Actually.
It was a little deceiving. I thought that was for Ezra as well. And Cannon off the mark. We haven't seen that yet this weekend. I'm sure it was happening all over the course, but our league cards have had not too much trouble on hole 2.
Caught a good break that he didn't get in there.
Yeah, I mean,
like he's in there, but not just pitch out in there.
It does take a long forehand to get up to the green
wow.
from that spot, and he's going to be left with just in trouble at the top. Bogey for him. Oh,
wow. Big, beautiful putt. That's so far. It's playing 65 up the hill. He misses that.
At Music City Open on things you can watch as far as putting goes. It's picture perfect form. Cannon needs to tap into that to save the par now.
Oh, wow.
That is such a bogeying hole. Closest competitor putting for birdie right here. Oh, and he's not going to lose a stroke.
Oh, has a little left.
Wandered. Has some work to do to get his bogey into the headwind. This is not a putt you want to have on an elevated basket.
Wow, it's picking up.
That's putts you can have.
Very easily can get away from you.
Putts.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Especially historically, he's one who puts a lot of power.
Yeah, just a par 4, 6. And then the second. And coming in, Island Green.
So a bit of a shaky start for our leader.
I'd say for everybody.
Yeah, for everyone.
Shot in. He's going to have to take on those poles, I think.
These were kind of the conditions we were expecting to have throughout the weekend, not just on Sunday. So in a way, but the scores that we're seeing here, the slow start, this is kind of a little bit more of what we were expecting with the heavy wind and the rain coming in. Way beyond our imagination. Ezra early, but gets around. Everyone's in the open.
This is far.
It's a scary shot.
And he is taking on the poles right between them.
Oh.
This is going to be good, Germ. Bullseye. Unless it was a... Cannon looks like switching it up right at it.
Oh, he knows right away. That was pulled right out of bounds. Incredibly.
Yeah, Ricky going wide hyzers. Gotta get down.
Well, and you know,
Get
if there's
down. I don't know.
Yeah. The blood in the water. Gannon's going to keep giving him opportunities. They're not going to say no to him.
And this doesn't look like it's coming back either.
And threw way deep, and then the troubles on 2, and now troubles on 3. Tough start for him.
Well, this is weird. Oh, no.
Oh, that's...
Oh, lovely.
That's
I don't know what...
Course well enough to understand.
Well, there's a bow out there. That's all safe around the poles.
Yeah, it's certainly possible that he crossed that area up there. It very well could have. Well, either way, Gannon has this for the bogey. Okay, it's actually time to for Ricky if he could dig deep here.
This is one of those moments. He doesn't typically let them squander.
No.
Oh,
No.
good.
Okay.
Now, I mean, think of the importance of 1 and 2 again. Getting one of 3. 5 shots.
Oh.
To me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because Ricky could have been 3 under through 3 if he had done better with his approach on 1.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. You gotta.
Yep. If my grandma had taught, it's only fun if it's from 6 to 3. And Gannon needs to dig his heels in the ground because this of the housekeeping here about why we're in and brought some heavy storms, able to get 18. So that's what we over is very much not over.
Paul didn't like it. He slipped a little bit, but this looks like it's drifting nicely.
Yeah, I wonder if he's just more frustrated with his
Maybe he didn't have enough power.
oriented. He'd have to be at that level.
This looks a little low. Does it get lift? Yeah, he likes it. Time for Gannon to throw a good one. And that's a little tight.
It's gonna have to be some sort of turn.
With this headwind, it is playing different from the previous round. So it's playing probably to get to your landing zone a goal in your bag.
Yeah, you got to make a big time adjustment on the fly. Ezra did the thing that we haven't seen anyone do thus far in the tournament and turns it over too tight. It's not going to have really any shot into the green on the fourth.
It was pretty wide open. It is scary to turn it over.
It's going to be more makeable than what he did yesterday, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But hard to...
And Ricky's doing the same thing. You can get some good kicks out of here.
Oh, man.
That's that time.
Our closest. This is a good time for Gannon to put his foot down. This is looking pretty decent. It's going to be down the hill a bit.
And actually, Ezra just tosses it over to here, and we weren't able to catch that, but just about 100 feet to get into a better position. He was pretty tucked over there on the right side. Looks like he's going to be tucked over there on the...
You know, there's 9 holes. It's been a long time since we've played a Final 9 format as Paul's. But the thrill of the chase, I don't know. There's got to be some weird feelings and vibes on the card right now.
I'm feeling weird that Paul laid that up. He threw it in from the line.
I don't understand that either.
But this is a dangerous... Maybe it was a little mind game.
Yeah. He's been known to do a thing or two like that. Gannon does not.
Ban on this hole.
Who would have thought? 3 over through 4 holes. And Ezra needs to make this.
Today, tough to get your feet under you. And the course just played harder. I mean, before, nobody else making a move. Everybody, or what are they trying to do?
Trying to get a sidearm as far as you. What you don't want to do on your second, falling at a lot of length off this tee shot. Gavin Rathbun's been laying down rollers this week on this hole. Does he stick to it? Yes, he does. Look at this line here, Paul.
What? Oh, I love
With the roller. That's way past what we're seeing with the forehands.
Oh,
incredible disc golf lately. Took second place to Anthony Barella last week, the lead, and took a big number on the 16th hole that prevented him from winning. He has been putting it down lately. So that's a name to watch, folks.
Oh, big time shot right here.
Yeah, it's really as good as you can imagine. Very well done. And you can see Rick struggling with that, trying to tiptoe his way into it. Yeah.
Fantastic kick.
Paul's up there. Puts a little pressure on Gannon here to step up and throw a good one. That's gorgeous. Just total class on that drive. So good.
One of the things that happened hand on there, and it's the grippiest disc of all time for some reason.
It's so weird.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah,
How it's just like, I have soup.
Both in the rain. It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Rick, who pulled off an incredible shot like this yesterday, just as ambitious.
I think that they were bad kicks. I think if that goes straight, he's got
a
a nice putt over there on the left side. Yeah.
Well, we can both agree the tee shot kick was great.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Paul not listening to our hole breakdowns, and why would he?
Bullseye.
Ezra needs a good shot here, and that's a feeling. And you know the crazy thing is when you play a whole stretch where you can just screw it all up and throw it all away, and I feel like that's got to be how Ezra's feeling right now. He's just trying to get through this, and
All these tiny little gaps. It's a good hole because it puts you into those positions to where a layup really isn't easy.
Applied from Paul, who's parked. Ezra for the bogey.
What is that?
Because that's worth looking up. They're giving him 87, so your 90's pretty accurate.
Get some spark. Yeah.
That's why we play, just for that one shot sometimes. And that's not a good thing when Gannon's inside the, because more times than not, he's going to
Feeling for him. He doesn't lose a stroke.
Then how he can start to feel comfortable, but by the pressure, 3-shot leads to the tricky fifth. Excuse me, this you got to get 350. We want to say,
Yeah, low ceiling.
A lot of players have seen a couple. This looks a little bit inside, Paul. Is this going to have the distance?
It'll be fine. It's just, yeah, he gets in a little bit. If you're a little bit later, bunch of.
Yeah, it seems like a very common play for coming up short of this gap. Gannon's got this up a little bit higher, but it just kind of hit
trees though. So
That's
he
a big
might be
difference.
able to access that right gap, maybe.
Ricky likes it, and he should.
Pretty good.
Oh, and he
Kind of getting lucky with the weather so far. Pretty nice, not raining.
not raining's wonderful.
Oh, this is such a tight line. So he needs to almost put this at a roller angle. And it's look like there's a fairway on the right. He's trying to cut it inside. Bang. Got it.
Paul.
I think he got
Paul, what a shot.
it. Oh my goodness.
Okay, all right.
If you're going to be in the circle, right?
Yeah, well,
From
just don't
this
dance
spot?
out of the circle.
Yeah.
You dance on the green, don't dance off the green.
Just pushes the height as high as he could. Gets a nice react. I think it's a nice reaction off the tree.
That was he took on the initial tough gap immediately with the right angle and the right speed, and then once that gap was navigated, it was all just fair flight from there.
This probably should go. The middle one should probably go.
I'm with you there.
Paul's just And he tries the sidearm roller, and it rolls. I mean, he did it.
Objective 1 complete. It went forward. It rolled.
Ricky just doesn't. Yeah.
Be a sigh of relief from Gannon, who is up there putting for his birdie, and maybe that is really all he needed to see. Yeah, wow, woo.
Hey, pars are good today.
Yeah.
Especially on a hole like this. Look at what's happening.
You know how it is, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, once you're 4 over footers at this point. Got it.
Yeah, got it. That's the kind of day it's going to be cool.
Ricky needs it. Oh.
Range today.
Kind of the doors. Yeah.
It was like, that's all Gannon needed to see, I think.
The next hole is
early tree kick, and then you go out of
so
bounds.
I won't say anything quite.
Be back in this thing.
Oh.
Of course, on.
That was so.
So even though hole 7 is playing as the 4th most difficult, or just playing of 104 double bogey, some of them were. How many are left out?
Secures his victory.
Chiefs colors out. Yeah. Think he intentionally wore Chiefs colors out here in the Kansas City wide open?
Maybe. This has got to not clip the last
That's perfect,
one.
Paul.
Oh,
Paul,
he's
it's perfect.
parked. Oh, man.
Paul, that's perfect. Let's track this from the
Let's see
backside
how
here.
Close he gets to this guardian on the left.
Okay, he got close there, and he got close right there. But that's the shot shape that we've been talking about all week. The same exact place. It would have been parked in the bullseye.
Ricky giving himself a little putt.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, great shot.
Super challenging. At the right distance to challenge. Even the farthest throwing players love tunnel shots like this.
He needs help. Oh.
Oh, wow.
And now all of a sudden he's a kick king.
Let's take some more of that. All of a sudden we're looking at like a star frame, perhaps.
Oh, he slipped.
Does he get away with it? Nope.
No. Lucky to stay. See that? How that kick was almost out of bounds?
Yeah,
Might have
sure.
hit the tree and saved him. Great approach.
And a great
Wow.
approach. Just, yep. I'm with you.
With a pretty decent shot. It's not like it was a shank.
Playing. But the way the putt that he made on
The grind on one. Wheelie.
5 strokes. Hey, let's talk about it.
Because, well, they were tied. He goes up 1 over him. Hole 8, par 4, 7. It's just been brave enough to take it out way back of the basket. You're playing about a 330 shot, if that. Yeah, I mean, he could throw.
More than likely a hyzer or just a distance shot into the next landing zone. No need to attack the green. Is that how Ricky's forehand has always looked?
The flight looks the same.
Hit the gap perfectly with a lot of speed. A lot of power behind that forehand. Strong guy, a lot of power behind it. McBeth
Sit.
unfortunately hits the field goal post position.
Oh, man, he was close. You can see the big trees where the basket are. They're right there where he threw it.
Okay.
So this is just going to be hyzering, and he's just wanting it to cover the OB line. Which is like pretty close. 100 feet. Wow, got through it.
And gets at the turn even.
Yeah, but it went right at the target, so he's going to be way left. Do what you're supposed to do right there.
I think at this point, Ezra would love to secure a couple birdies on his way out.
Just 2 inside. Give himself a look, though.
Ricky could secure that second place spot with a birdie, or at least almost close.
Safe little bid for Paul.
This is like pushing C4, just at the back edge of C3.
That's right. Hey, look.
Who had Paul? Wow.
Flips the script on Ricky out of nowhere.
Classic.
This is so far.
How do you get a 95-footer up that steep of a hill? Still only. That was awesome.
Gannon, just toss this into the wood chips and don't be greedy.
No. There's no way that was a.
There's just not a lot of trouble. It's over.
Yeah, he does not feel threatened.
Keep a 1-stroke lead.
No doubt.
Over McBeth for second place. And to answer the big.
What is up? We've got like 5 highlight putts so far, though.
Mostly from this guy.
Yeah. One from Gannon back on hole 2. So that's exciting. We're just looking for
It's exactly. No.
Work lower. Plan so movement.
Yeah, well, let's see how he does on the little par 3.
I don't think that they Rock Creek the whole.
Jokes aside, I mean, see Ricky, this is, I mean,
Get over the hill.
Cakewalk for him.
Yeah. Able to throw it in.
Which you know he's going to try to do. Rain's starting to come down a little bit.
That's not going in, folks. Spoiler. Well.
It kicked out to the right side.
Oh, it did. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Good for him.
Perfect. I mean, just a dime. Wow. What again?
Try again. You could do that a few times. In regulation, 54 holes, and Gannon's going to do it 24 in an abbreviated format.
Oh.
This is the definition of let me go home now.
Well, Ezra's top 10 sounds so much better.
Oh my gosh, he
13th.
Way right. Way right.
It's actually a massive putt.
Well, it would be a massive putt. He's looking at about 60-footer steep uphill. Why not? Why not? Good for you.
That's awesome. Didn't even jump. Like, I don't know if he was like McBeth, just
Motivation. Yeah, probably down.
And
I don't remember the last time the tournament was shortened to 9 holes for the final round. We've obviously had some last round cancellations in the past, but this was a bit of a unique finish. And Gannonburg, I mean, we knew this after round 1. We'd be saying this. He's your champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Group B2 2013 Citywide Open under par 3-time champion, Gannonburg.
To be honest, holes as I hole 6